So I'm in a process of asking for refund, and the seller is asking me to ship back the item. He doesn't provide a shipping label. It's a whole hassle. Just wanted to show you something on this page. So this is the page where you see what's happening. You never mark as shipped or close the return. You always keep contacting the seller and asking him to provide tracked and sign a return shipping label. Do not provide it yourself. It's eBay policy. It says someplace eBay policy on defective items. The seller must provide that uh, ticket, whatever it is, shipping label. But if you scroll down here, you will see this is my discussion with the seller. I actually even posted the video showing that the item doesn't work. And these are the discussions with the seller, the communication with him. By the way, this is the seller name. It's from India, Delhi. Anyhow, so I'm going to simply just keep repeating, pressing this button here and telling the seller send shipping label, and it will stop there. The conversation will just be the same thing over and over again until I get refunded by eBay, because most likely he will never send that shipping label. And quite frankly, I wish he doesn't send it, because if he sends it and he receives the item, he may just simply have a neighbor maybe sign for that item, or even just put a random name on the signature and tell, sorry about this, and then just tell me I never received it, someone else received it, was sent to a different address, so no refund. So eBay does not have a proof that he actually did receive the item. So it's all a shoddy thing here, and it's a big warning. I just want to share you a bit of information about this seller maybe. So this is a seller. It's called the Mega Watch 24, again from India. And this is actually the item. And notice I did a mistake. 96.9. I don't know what happened with me. Usually I read the negatives. This time I don't know. I think I was tired. I think I did order this maybe late night or something like this. This is the store name of the same seller, the Mega Watch. It has a different store name than the listing on eBay. The watches. And if you want to look through the feedback he received, you need to scroll down the page of feedback and just click all feedback to actually have access to the negatives. And then you see there is quite a few stories here. Now you can just, I'm not going to read you everything here, but I realized then that my story with the hassle of not returning but getting a refund for this defective item, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. The seller knows how to really drag this thing to the limit. If I wasn't patient, if I wasn't experienced in the sense of I'm not letting go this thing. I know I'm right. I do not. There have been I do remember, I give you an idea of how I'm taking these things on eBay. Once I did offer I did made an offer to an US seller for a camera. He sent it to me, and I do remember, because the shipping cost was very high, I do remember I made him a low ball offer, $10, I think, by that time. The shipping was 25 or so. So the camera, I was so pleased with the camera, I actually did contact the seller. And this is the very truth. I don't know how many other people are doing this. I did contact him and I said, I feel bad I offered you only $10. I would like to offer you another $10. And believe me or not, the seller said, no, that was the deal. You pay $10. I did accept. I don't want more money. So that's who I am. So that's why I don't let go when I know I'm right. And by the way, the watch I did receive, actually what happens, to give you a short story about this, is a mechanical watch, old one, vintage. It was described running as expected, keeping time, blah, blah, blah. The watch did run well for the first 2 days. No problems with that. The third day, it stopped after a couple of hours after being wound up. and now in the 7th day it stops every 2 hours. So there was obviously a component, perhaps a spring inside, that was already worn. It did work for a short, like a few times, being wound up, and then it starts failing now. So I understand perhaps the seller did test the watch only for maybe 1 day or so, and in his hands maybe the watch was working well. I do understand that, but in my hands it's died. It died, or almost died. I don't know if you can tell that. Anyhow, so always gather both. Usually I will read neutral and negative feedback too. It always gives you an idea. And if you have a red flag in one of these feedbacks, obviously some feedbacks are going to be from people who maybe had too high expectations, or who just kind of they were not pleased because of some detail or so. But you will always also have the people who had a really bad experience, and when you see that, walk away. Or if you are ready to lose your money, that's another story. Okay, so just be aware of this, and I can tell you it's really a hassle to um, to get through this process of asking the refund. eBay definitely, and I mean without any question, it makes it hard for you to ask this refund. I don't know how hard it is on the seller side to what is this, to not offer the refund or so, but I can tell you for the buyer, it's so confusing. There are so many buttons, so many pages, different pages with the link that you need is right on the right side bottom of the page is hidden. Well, in the end, eBay has the market. Basically, there are a few other companies, but eBay really has the monopoly. And I hope in the end they will just fail. I hope this big company will just fail, because it's just is not a way to do business. I think it's not a way to do business. Okay, so if you have bad experience, let us know. Vent in the comment section. Thanks for watching.